the significant gap between herself and the rest in the match. And indeed, in second place at the moment is number 7, Susan Touby, who's running as a guest competitor, all in blue, and Sargent, the French girl, is the nearest to Zola as far as points in the match are concerned. Steve Cram, an interested spectator. Steve, Zola looking more like her usual self here.
Well, she's worked very, very hard to open up this gap, but I'm sure she'll start to relax a little bit now, because once the gap's there, she knows that barring a disaster, then she's got the race won. The conditions are very, very windy out there, I know myself. It may not look quite as windy as what it actually is, so the way she's running at the moment is amazing, really, considering the performance on Monday. I think it was important for her, though, to get straight back into a race like this and get her confidence back, really.
And still running barefooted, of course, and the crowd here, who love their athletics, also love a fighter, and they're seeing a girl who's showing her mental toughness, I think, by coming out today and running like this within just 2 or 3 days of what was a major disappointment for her. Adrian Makoff, good to see Zola back in form.
Yes, there's much more attack, isn't there? It's significant, I wonder if Steve Cram's noticed, but she is obviously taller and she's a bit more sort of naturally womanly in appearance. There's a slightly different shape to her now.
Yes, obviously this is the first time I've seen Zola this season, but I said hello to her down in the warm-up area, and that was the first close-up look I've seen since last year, and she certainly looks a little bit, not heavier, but I think possibly a little bit stronger as well. It should be interesting to see when she does get into a really fast race how well she performs.
Well, she's not short of about 8:45 pace at the moment. She's knocking in laps just a fraction under 70 seconds. If she keeps on at this pace, solo, she'd have run the fastest time in the world this year. So she does look strong and robust, doesn't she?
Yes, well, that sort of pace is phenomenal in these conditions, because as I say, it looks quite nice out there, but it is very, very windy, especially down that back straight. And if she runs any sort of fast time, then it's going to be a marvellous performance.
So with 2 laps to go, Zola Budd now has her sights set on the clock, because the nearest opposition, either in terms of guest or match competitors, is way, way behind. The best time in the world this year, 8 minutes 46.74 seconds by Artyomova of the Soviet Union, and that time could well fall to Zola today.
It certainly could, because she passed the 2 lap to go point at 6 minutes 25, so she only needs a couple of 70-second laps. And she's been running them consistently at 69 or 70, and she does look as if she's got some finish left.
And you can see there with that picture down the back straight, the gap now between her and the next girl, number 7, Susan Touby, who is, remember, running as a guest competitor. Sargent, the French girl, is the next placed. She's 3rd in the race, and then a long way back from her, 80, 90 metres or so, is Jane Shields. So as far as points are concerned, Zola Budd and Jane Shields look to be on their way to places in the first 3. But Zola Budd, more importantly, looks to be on her way back to her familiar place in front of the rest. That strange running style, those arms spread so wide, but at the bell, Zola will be lifted, I'm sure, by the Gateshead crowd and really push it over the final lap.
7 minutes 35.7 at the bell, so a 70-second lap just gone, and I'm sure she is going to get inside that fastest time.
And the fastest time in Great Britain this year, well, that's way, way out of Zola's range at the moment. 8 minutes 58, Angela Touby's time. That's going to fall by a very long margin. Zola Budd then on her way towards what could be posted as the fastest time in the world this year for this event, and following, remember, just a few days on the heels of her disappointment in Belfast. Zola Budd all out on her own and looking good. Physically and emotionally, it's been a difficult few weeks for Zola Budd, but again she has proved that she can overcome any barriers set in her way. And Zola Budd must be something like 100 metres ahead of Sargent, the French girl, and that's a decisive and very encouraging victory for Zola Budd, and it's achieved in the best time in the world this year.